Hello everyone, my name is Andy and welcome back to another crypto vlog. Today we're talking about Bitcoin and a little bit of the altcoins. If we go here to CoinMarketCap, we can see there's a lot of red action, a lot of coins going down, and I think this is due to Bitcoin going down mainly. Of course, there's other factors as well to this, but this is one of them. If we go here to check the 1 hour candles in Bitcoin, I said in my video, I think, was it 3 or 4 days ago? A few days ago, I was looking at this when it was at the, let me just click on the 1 day candle, 1 day. And I was looking at this. It was the day that we had this major correction here, this dive to the 10,000, and we jumped back up to the 16,000, and this was very quick that day. So with this one, on that day I said that we're probably going to see another consolidation period, and it's only been 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 days, and I predicted about a week. And this is, I think, we're still on the healthy side. There's a bit more caution, but we're still on the healthy side. We're still watching. We're still experiencing some consolidation that is much needed, I think, with a correction. It seems here we broke a little bit of the support line on the 13,000, because there was this range of 13 to 15,000 that was a bit of the zone that would be ideal to move in, but no big deal. At least if we close above this, it should be good. Otherwise, the next support line, I guess, could be built here around 11 to 10,000 to 11,000, around this range. But I could still see it going sideways for a few more days, and then hopefully go to the upside, hopefully curve back up. As it is now, though, I think we're still on the healthy side. Not too much worry, in my opinion, unless it goes down, unless it breaks that support line again, which can be a bit worrying. I think also one of the factors that we need to consider in this one is that Ripple is really pumping lately. And with the Ripple pump, I think it pulls a little bit of the Bitcoin dominance as well. If we go here to CoinMarketCap, we can clearly see Bitcoin dominance is at a 38%, which is really low compared to what it was a few weeks ago. And also Ripple, as of as of today or yesterday, it surpassed Ethereum, so it's currently sitting at an $83 billion market cap. So it's for sure pulling. It's definitely pulling from Bitcoin. And on top of that, it's almost New Year's Eve. People are spending time with their families. I don't think there's so much trading volume right now to be able to support the Bitcoin price going up. So I think going into the first week of January, we might see some changes into that, because right now the volume is not really picking up much, apart from this little candle here. Anyway, I think apart from those, if we have a look at the altcoins, right here, we can see there's a lot of, as we said in the beginning, there's a lot of red action. There's a lot of -10, -15, -8%. And if you find yourself in a position, if you're a beginner, new person into cryptocurrencies, and you just have Bitcoin or you just have Ethereum, which are the two easiest ones to acquire, along with Litecoin because of Coinbase, I think it's good to not panic with this one, and maybe it could be a good option to consider splitting a little bit your portfolio, meaning that instead of just having Bitcoin and relying on that to get more profits as time goes by, if you split it a little bit, you kind of also spread the risk and spread the gains possibly as well in the future. Because let's say you have 5 coins. If 3 of them are doing all right, are doing good, and 2 of them are pulling back, then you're not just losing money from your 2, you're also making money on the other side. So it kind of balances out, instead of just losing money if it's a bear market or not. And if it's a bull market, everybody's happy, because in a bull market most of the coins are going up with Bitcoin as well. So in that kind of scenario, let's say, I think a very good step is to start choosing which one of these projects interests you. What is the interest behind of these? Now, of course, it can be very easy to just buy them because somebody said buy them, but in that case, you can get very easily emotional, because if you're buying a coin that you don't know what technology is behind it and what this coin represents, when it suddenly falls down or when it suddenly pulls back 30 to 40%, then you can get pretty emotional because you don't know what's going on with it, and you're possibly thinking, am I losing money right now? But if you know what is going on behind it, let's take, for example, Cardano. I'm always talking about Cardano because I really like it, but of course, people have their favorites. Cardano does have a lot of good technologies behind it. It has a lot of ground up technologies that have been made specifically for it. So it's something that if it excites you, and if you really like the technology behind the project and what it represents, then you don't really care if it goes down because you believe in it, and it doesn't make you so much emotional when it goes down. And of course, with that said, that kind of makes you go in the long term with it as well. So you're not thinking, I'm going to buy something now. Let's take Ripple, for example, which had this massive pump. I'm going to buy Ripple just to get rich now and then forget about it in a couple of days. That is not very good unless you really know what you're doing. So first step, choose the coins that really pique your interest, that you really like the technology behind them, and you don't care if they go down. Moreover, you see it as a good chance to buy more. And once that happens, then you can kind of diversify your portfolio by having 3 ranks. So one rank is the high rank, which is the market cap of, let's say, $1 billion to 200 billion, which currently Bitcoin sits at 220 billion. So $1 billion to 200, this is usually the top 15, not even top 15, it's more than that actually. It's about the top 30. So around the top 30 are the kind of high ranks one. The lower than $1 billion to 100 million is the medium rank. So 200 million, let's say, to 1 billion is the medium rank, and the under 100 million is the low rank. And I think this is of course my opinion on this one, but I think it's good to split them into maybe 40, 40, 20, meaning 40% in the high rank, 40% in the medium rank, and 20% in the, well, not 20%, let's say 10% in the low rank coins, and another 10% in cash. It's always good to have some cash on the side, because you never know if one coin is going to go down, just like Bitcoin right now. You don't want to lose an opportunity to buy if it's a good opportunity. So in this way, not only you're diversifying enough so you don't have many losses, but you also allow yourself to have some cash on the side to buy something if you see a good opportunity. All right. So what do we have? Diversification, no panic, do some research, and watch Bitcoin closely into those prices. All right, another update I want to do is today I wanted to make a Binance tutorial, but I then saw this competition that is going on, and I was thinking maybe it's good to do it, to do a bit more research in the future and have it and do a little more production value into it, which brings me to the second update I want to do. I think from 2018 I would like to make the videos weekly instead of daily, because having them weekly would allow me to do a little more research and still put a bit more production value into the videos and make them a bit higher quality. Because right now in a day there's only so much you can do along with other things, and by doing weekly videos, or at least every 3 days or 4 days, it allows you to put more effort into it and put more work, so it's a better result. Anyway, that's been it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, please subscribe and leave your comments maybe in the comment section, and I'll see you tomorrow.